Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy, and Mr. Larry. We're going to look into 2023 for you, Virgo. Yes. And we're going to do it in a few different ways. We are going to first look at your spiritual journey, kind of the greater part of some sort of spiritual part of you for 2023. And I'm going to do that with my Starseed Oracle deck. Look at this. You have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Seed the Light by Staying Grounded. I like that. So that's your card just after the pre-shuffle. Handsome boy. Yes. He's becoming a true Canadian. He's been out in the snow. He explored it quite a bit at first, and then decided he wanted to snuggle inside and sleep for the rest of the day. And I think like process everything he'd experienced. So he's been out in it again, and now he's back inside. So after we look at your spiritual journey, Virgo, we're going to look at the cycle that you're closing off in 2023, that you're finalizing, and then we're going to look at the cycle that you're kind of opening up. Well, it could be something that you're opening up fresh, never done before, or it could be something that you really need to invest more time in that you haven't invested the time into very much yet. Bye-bye. So long. Thank you. And we're going to do that part of the reading with the Wild Unknown. We're going to do the Wild Unknown archetype, oracle, and tarot. And then it doesn't stop there, Virgo. You're probably seeing from the length of this video that there's quite a bit that goes on in here. So after that, then I'm going to go to the Kippa. I'm going to go to the Kippa. And I left it to the end because I know not everybody likes the Kippa. So, right? Because the Kippa is so specific. Like, what do you got here? We got gift, change, child, imprisonment. Oh my God. I don't know what that is. This is the underline after your pre-shuffle. So a gift. I don't know. If you've been imprisoned. Child, oh God, child imprisonment. What is that? A change, a gift. Well, that would be nice. I just want to say, like, anything that you feel like perhaps is even stunting your own inner child from growing and developing, there's going to be a change here. Things are going to be really nice, like a little gift from the universe. But let's really get into it. So the Kipper can be very specific. There's like coffins and romance, and it's all real stuff, you know, that you're going to experience in life. So, Virgo. Let's get started. You got blessed by Larry, the Egyptian cat, formerly known as Abadozer. Oh, don't go on and on in the comments about. I really don't think you should have named him Larry. I didn't name him Larry. My son named him Larry, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you. They love each other a lot. And the first time we used the name, he came running. He never ever came to the name Abydos. And as many of you have informed me, and I know it, Abydos. The place in Egypt has a very historical context spiritually, but Egypt was also not a very nice place for Larry. He was abused, he was left to starve on the streets, and now he is somewhere where he is greatly loved, and he's been named by someone who greatly loves him, and he loves that person back. And that is more important than any other shit that you want to throw at me. So, Virgo, your spiritual journey in 2023. Water your garden. Oh, I like that. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds like what I did for myself the other night. The tub here has got like little jet things in it. So I cleaned it. And I did like a little, like a mild bleach run through the whole system and then cleaned it out again, you know, because you don't know who's used it. That's this. This is that. This is that for you. I see for you, I see like spa days. I see you going on retreats. Like this looks like one of those, oh, what do they call them? You know, those retreats that have like those those springs, those natural hot springs and things like that. If you can't even get to one of those, I see like that's what it's about for you. That's pretty cool. Being tender with yourself, looking after yourself, getting a lot of rest and nourishment, like eating really, really well. Ooh, 2023 sounds like a really good time for you looking after your body, looking after the physical, which actually is the house of your spirit, your soul, right? And that's what we're talking about, your spiritual journey. So a big part of your spiritual journey in 2023 is looking after the house where the spirit is held. Nice. That looks really relaxing. Looks like pink Himalayan salts that have encrusted onto the stones. Water your garden. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. There's, you're probably going to get like intuition hits. I mean, who isn't? A lot of people coming to these types of readings and videos are already kind of like into more of a spiritual aspect of themselves, and they realize that there's more going on in their life and everything around you than what you just see on the surface. The obvious here is definitely getting like types of messages, and even like this, just clearing your body and clearing your energy and making it more holistic, like having a more holistic approach to how you look after everything of yourself in a larger capacity. But I want to say that I feel like you're going to get little tidbits of information, like how this can play out in a more practical way. Is like somebody saying to you, oh, there's a really nice place over there. You can go. It's just, you just put your feet in it. It's just a natural little, I don't know, like a spa, a little hot spring that comes out of the earth. Just sit there and you put your feet in. It's almost like because this is a journey for your soul, so things will line up for you to find some really nice places. I really see you exploring, like even going into shops and finding new essential oils and things like that, that you enjoy the smell of those things. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, Virgo. Actually, it is a very Virgo energy, like nourishing yourself and your body care, tenderness, just, yeah, looking after thyself. So, all right, look after yourself in a nice way. You're going to pamper yourself. That's what it's about. If you're not, you're going to think about this reading and go, oh, I'm feeling worn out and achy. Cindy said I should sit in a hot spring. Make sure it's clean. And, there's a hot spring around here. No. Oh, it's a couple hours from here, I think. There was and it was a newer place. A whole bunch of people got really sick. And they got like rashes and all sorts of shit. I don't know if they got like physically sick too, but there was something in the water, and customers were calling them. This is a new place. Customers were calling them and complaining. And they were just like, no, we're fine. Until I think the health inspector went in and tested the water, like, this water is not fine. No wonder people are sick. So now, like, everybody's like shitting on them because you're brand new and you treated your customers like shit. So you make sure wherever you go, it's clean. And if it's new, you find out how often they're getting that water tested. Tell you, like, yeah, I clean my tub out. You don't know who's been in there before you. All right, what are you closing off? What are you opening up? What are you closing off? The nectar. Somebody else was closing off the nectar. Somebody else was closing off the nectar. Oh, well, that's interesting. It's kind of tying into this. We'll see how it develops. Like this specifically, we'll see how tarot cards start to transform the message. But like currently, this is tying into this, like looking after yourself. I feel like you guys are going to create and pretty much like finalize. You won't need to adjust this much. A really good health regime for yourself in 2023. And it is like nourishing, like feeding yourself, like the nectar, watering your garden. If there's even a part of yourself that, I don't know, either if you found yourself in low energy or if you found yourself struggling with certain things, about sort of like physical limitations more than anything, like to achieve goals that you have throughout the day, I feel like watering your garden is going to produce like flower growth. This is all feeling, actually, it's kind of sounding a little bit sexual. Maybe, I don't know. But it is though too, because that's also like an indicator of how healthy everything else is in the system. That's where I'm going with this, Virgo. I feel like as you are really going to like an eating plan, I feel like you're going to have a really healthy eating plan in 2023 with nourishment. You're going to like things that you enjoy that maybe you're not the healthiest, you're gonna like maybe drink a glass of wine or chocolate cake, or those sort of things. I think you're gonna have those in moderation, that they keep, because if you completely deny yourself those little sins in life, what is life? Come on, you need little sins in life every once in a while. But I feel like a real balance here. Body care, tenderness, and rest. Like it's almost like you are going to have a really good system. You're going to wake up in the morning, you're going to have your freshly squeezed whatever, or your decaf hoka mocha. I don't know what you're going to have, but it's all going to be part of either like feeding you like actual minerals and nourishment and vitamins, like in a physical and chemical sense, like how that goes into your body and what your body does with it. And then like how you look after even the outside of your body, how you quickly recognize if you're doing something that is not supporting, your overall health here, like the tenderness part. Be kind of like having maybe even lower expectations of what you can accomplish in a day as well, with how this nectar is tying in, like because you are keeping yourself healthy. That is like a priority here. And getting lots of rest. So I feel like the fact that you're closing off the nectar, this is like what you need, right? Water the garden so that the flowers can grow and the bees come in. So you complete that. You complete a really good, it's very holistic. I think I've said that word a few times in this, but it really feels like it because it's encompassing many different aspects of you and how you feed and nourish that. It's kind of true, I want to say, because it is the house of the soul. Like your body is the house of the soul. It is, it's like almost paying homage, like respect to this experience and the vessel that you've been given to witness this experience in. That's really beautiful. It's very spiritual that way, right? It is like the vessel, the body should be really well respected. Even after death, like it's because it's almost like the shrine. Then when someone passes, it becomes the shrine to that person. You're going to treat yourself like a shrine, Virgo. Okay, what are you opening up here? The stone. Ooh. You're going to be finding a part. Okay, you're going to be looking for something that's not easy to find. Now, I don't feel like it's talking about this now. But although I do feel like this is probably a really good energy to prepare you for what this is. The stone. Actually, this is coming through like really, really Virgo too. I always like for Virgo, I always like patterns and systems, logical protocol. And I mean, looking at this triangle with the square within it, followed by a circle, each one of these shapes fits into the other one and joins that shape in a really interesting way, right? How they all fall into each other. But then in the middle, there's something really unexpected. It's a blob. It's like a gem with a funny little growth on the side of it. It's a uniqueness. You may even find, like, through this experience of looking after yourself, and then even outside here, I'm going to really be interested to see what the other cards bring with this. But it's almost like you start looking beyond, you start looking at things beyond a way that you always have. And I think you bring that approach to how you look after yourself. But I think you're bringing that approach to some other things here too. You're finding flexibility where flexibility was perhaps not there before. Also getting close to some sort of goal or prize perhaps as well. And you've had to be very methodical about getting to it. But when you get to it, it's almost a little bit like the rules are a little bit broken there. This gem, this little blob doesn't follow the symmetry that is occurring here. It's very different. At the bottom, oh, the shapeshifter. I like that. Yeah, you are. You are changing. And I think you're changing in a way, you might even be adapting to these changes and realizing that, you know, even like as you go through life, so many aspects of ourselves change. Like our body changes, our mind changes. Our soul is even growing and changing throughout this experience, which is really like one of the primary objectives of the soul, is to come down here and learn and negotiate changes and find new paths. So you are, with the shapeshifter, you are, people I feel like might be quite surprised at the transformation. If someone was to kind of like, more than just a picture, make a quick little video of Virgo, you know, actually, if you want, if you feel comfortable with it, it might be kind of a fun process here. Y'all are watching me. Guessing most of you have like, yeah, well, you can watch YouTube without having your own YouTube channel. But if you have like a channel, you know, people that come in and subscribe and whatnot, just post a video of yourself. This is me right now. And then go back and look at it. You don't even have to make it public, right? I'm guessing like if a channel's not monetized and stuff, you can still publish it, but keep it private for yourself. Like a record for yourself. You could make it public if you would like. I think that would be really fascinating, because I feel like there's going to be quite a difference in you. There might be quite a difference in terms of how you speak and articulate yourself, even your mannerisms, definitely how you look. It might be interesting to even do a little like vlog on, you know, how you see yourself right now. How you see yourself right now, what's going on in your life, what kind of changes you perceive for yourself, and then go back and don't watch it until like this time next year. Don't watch it. Make a new video of yourself. Do kind of the same things that I just said, and then go back and compare the two. I think it's important not to go back and look at the first one until after you've recorded the second one, so it doesn't influence you in any way. Because there's going to be big changes here. And I think you're going to find yourself becoming much kind of like softer, not so worried about perhaps like schedules and even like certain goals. Like realizing the biggest goal here is like somehow you are the biggest goal. All right. Let's see what the Wild Unknown Oracle has to add here. The stingray. Oh, the flower blossoms. The flower makes an achievement here. You achieve something. Like you water your garden and you do this for yourself. So I want to say there's a really a big portion of healing for you in 2023. And I think it's indirect. Because sometimes I think about when we're working on our confidence, we can get in our own heads about that, you know. This is just naturally flowing. It almost feels like an indirect way. I want to say all your chakras, like looking after, because you're looking after the physical, energetically, everything is flowing really, really nice. You're just really going to find a way to look after yourself in 2023, Virgo, that you're not reaching for the nectar anymore. You are the nectar. And you have the confidence with this. The stone, ooh, the cheetah. I definitely see like a lot of energy. having a lot of energy. But I think you are balancing that energy. You are conserving that energy. Water your garden. Oh, the beaver. Wasn't that cute? I mean, who's going to show up there? The little beaver. Yeah. Come by. Same. Do you like what I made for you here? I dammed this all up, and look at that. There's a little hot spring. This is going to be a journey of mastering how you look after yourself. Because to me, the beaver, and it's enjoyment though. So this isn't a struggle. This is really enjoying that. This is like, there's almost, I want to say, like I would pick up on like Taurus or Venus energy here. Like, it's like waking up in the morning and you remember that you just were out and got some fresh, I don't know, peaches or something. And you go down in the morning and you don't like just bite into them. Like you experience, like you almost have like, what is the word that I'm looking for? It's almost like a religious practice, how you look after yourself. And you just like, you peel the peach in the water and the juices drip out of it. And then you put it in your mouth and you don't rush it. Like you just sit there. It's almost like my mouth is starting to water. It's like you experience, like you enjoy this. You really enjoy it. The beaver loves what it does all day and night, working so hard. Like, so I want to also say that you do work very hard. And so it does become apparent that, you know, you really need to look after yourself. But I'm just seeing that, like it's so pleasurable to do these things for yourself. Oh, the panther's at the bottom. That's an interesting form of protection, right? It makes a lot of sense. I'm kind of being shown like a big old castle with a moat around it and a drawbridge. And the castle, all the mortar has fallen away. So, you know, all the stones and the bricks, they don't sit in there very well. The moat's great. The moat and the drawbridge, they're great. But honestly, you know, if somebody shot a cannon at it, it would probably crumble pretty quickly. But this is like, you know, almost having that old, I don't know how old you are, but having that castle, this is your castle, right? This is your kingdom, the kingdom of your soul. And the mortar is starting to kind of crack and fall away. So your concern is not so much, does the drawbridge, is it working really well? It works okay. The water in the moat's a little stagnant. But you know what? The castle is the whole point of all of this. So let's call the masons in. A mason would do that, right? Masonry, working with stone and stuff. And well, let's repoint all of the mortar, like, you know, and it's going around and doing that. It is still kind of like Virgo that way, right? Like you're looking at all the details here and making sure it's all done properly. Why did I pick up on that? Oh, the panther, because it feels like a really unique way of actually like looking after yourself and protecting yourself. So your energy is very strong. Nothing can penetrate it, Virgo. Yeah, and then you'll fill up the moat with some fresh water, crocodiles and electric eels. I would put that in my moat. Let's go to the tarot. All right, simmer down cards. Yes, Mother of Pentacles. I see that. I see you, Virgo. So Virgo, I always call you guys because of this card. I just, it's like the sexiest card in all the tarot. And so you're going to be even sexier, Virgo. You're going to be even sexier. I can hear some of you already. Oh, Cindy, that's hard to believe. Sure. Make that video of yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, the Hermit. Oh, you're going to have a coming out party here. See that? Wow. Wow. Look at you. Empress. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Man, oh my God. Talk about knowing your worth. Just like blossoming. Wow. You are just like, you're going from hidden in the bushes to just like flowing. Literally, it does. It just feels like this, like all pent up, don't know how to move forward. Oh, I've got no confidence to do this. How am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? I'm just almost looking like this crazy in the woods. To then just like, I'm going to look after myself. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look after myself. And it works. This is amazing. This is just amazing energy over here. Okay, water your garden. The Eight of Swords. Holy crap, talk about all tied up. The Emperor. The Moon. Well, this is interesting. What is going on here? You have the Emperor and the Empress. I'm talking about watering your garden. The Six of Cups, right? Like these roots are growing here. The Daughter of Cups, the Daughter of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. It feels like to me, if you've had this underline, if you've had like a lot, I don't want to say small plans, but it feels like somehow you don't have what you need to make the plan that you have. Okay, because you do have the Seven of Pentacles, right? Like you're trying to figure something out here. And the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit, you're just not going to move forward this way. Whatever small, even perhaps believing that you're the smallest part of your bigger dreams. Like cutting something out here that just feels kind of tiny, but it feels because they both got this rainbow energy. Like it does feel connected to, you know, kind of reaching some sort of emotional fulfillment, really fulfilling something in yourself, like achieving a dream. But my goodness, I mean, you just go, you don't even bring out any kings and queens here, my friends. You just go right to the Emperor and the Empress energy. There's so much symbolism in this, and it is fascinating. So, message that's coming in with this is, you see this Eight of Swords? You see how there's a sword here that's sticking out, and this chrysalis, this monarch butterfly chrysalis, is hanging off of it, but it doesn't come out. It's not a good time to come out. This is not safe. I'm not going to do this. So what I'm seeing here is this sword is actually attached to this tree. Like it's been embedded into the tree. I'm seeing it actually as one of those little cocktail swords. Little cocktail sword. Somebody in the tree. And so this chrysalis was on there. But all these things started growing up and made it like impossible to have this new beginning. And I see you here like you're closing something off where you feel stuck. Where you have felt a little less than confident in some area of your life. And it's almost like when you water yourself, when you really look after yourself here, it's kind of like producing this Emperor energy within you, like this strong, strong tree trunk. And what I'm witnessing here is as you water the garden, the tree grows. And then this little cocktail sword that's been stuck into the tree moves up with the growth of the tree, and it is removed from this. So it's like your own internal growth here actually is the best plan of all. Like this is the best plan of all for what you could do for yourself and achieving any and all goals in 2023, Virgo. Now, I want to say that I feel you, I see, like mostly see with cards, I see you, maybe I feel you. I don't know why I said that. It's funny, I feel you. I see you chasing after something that's been hard to get to. You're achieving like a really balanced aspect of your soul. You might be going after something that suits you impeccably. It's just like just the best thing for you. But if it suits you, right? Like this is what I'm seeing. If there's something that you're going to really go after in 2023 that suits you, and it is probably the highest frequency of anything that you could go after in this lifetime. Well, it's certainly not going to be available to you go after in this energy. It's not. There's no way. You're like, it's not, you can't. Not in this energy. And then, so I want to say that in some ways, the universe keeps it away from you. Doesn't bring it towards you. Doesn't like, whatever this goal could be. It could be a partner. It could be somebody from your past that you were just dying to connect with. Because you have the Six of Cups here, it could be becoming a mother. Like if some of that's a very strong message actually. If some of you have been trying to get pregnant and it hasn't been successful, I really feel like whatever you do that is about watering your garden that we've already talked about, I won't go into all of that again, that it really creates abundance. Because I just see the Empress with the Six of Cups here and the Ace of Swords, like childhood memories. It's almost like being ready to birth something that will become childhood memories. So this quickly, and then some of you may have even experienced, like, you know, maybe even some doctors have said, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up that like you have your uterus is like a rock. Nothing's going to implant into that. But God, isn't that funny? Because there is something implanting into the jewel. Yeah, I really do see like a period of great fertility. I would just say that. This is great fertility for you in 2023 because you water your garden. You really look after yourself. Look at the camera that much anymore because I have so much to look at outside. All these trees, squirrels. These squirrels are something else. So I bought birdseed. If you've watched me for a while, you know I like to feed the birds. And I got the feeders out there. And I've learned from enough experience to get the cayenne pepper seed. Like it's got cayenne pepper on it. Because the friggin' raccoons. Anyways. So the squirrels are not supposed to like it either. Any mammal is supposed to find it spicy. These squirrels, they're right in there. They hesitated for the longest time, and then I guess they built a tolerance to it, and they're out there eating spicy seeds. I have no birds. No birds. Oh well, it's okay. I won't want Larry to eat them. The nectar. We're closing this off. Closing this off. The strength card, yeah, because you're strong. You're strong now. You're strong. And you got the stingray. I'm not even actually going to clarify this. It's so obvious. Like, it's kind of always having a plan, but the plan can't go forward, and you're just going to stay feeling small, right? And I'm just going to stay feeling small, especially with stingray. Anything that you've been trying to understand about yourself, too, the Hermit, because there is deep reflection. This is not just about finding confidence in yourself. Again, I feel like it's an indirect result of finding something else that you're looking at within yourself here. And yeah, you find some deep answers. I want to go over here. I want to go to your garden. Okay. Water your garden, Virgo. The Hierophant. Wow, the Empress and the Star. That garden is flourishing. Holy crap. There's so much fertility in this reading. It's insane. Oh my goodness. So what's coming into your garden? You got some good stuff coming into your garden. I feel like, I feel like Virgo too with the nectar. You're, I don't know. I really got to sit down and really try to identify the personalities of my specific guides because I know I have, I think at least two. One for sure that is very naughty and it stuff. Uh, okay, because how do I say this like in a polite way, Virgo? Your juices are sweet in 2023. Your juice is sweet in 2023, and the nectar, the flower doesn't move, right? This is the other thing. This is very Empress. Mmm. This is, you are actually the Empress, and you pull in only Emperor energy. Okay? You are like a magnet because the nectar. So I want to say if you have like been very self-contained, um, and now I'm reading this in a very different way because this looks like you have the confidence to know who you are and what your value is. And the best plan forward for you is no forward. It's like you've not been like really going after anything here outside of just yourself, like working on yourself. So now I'm also coming to this point here where I feel like you perfect it. And I'm not kidding. Whether you're masculine or feminine, your juices are sweet. Like you are just so the nectar, the flower brings the bee in, right? The flower brings the bee in. But there's something about this flower being hard to find because, and I don't know, there's something, well, there's the panther. So maybe this beautiful, because it looks like a rose, like it looks like a rose or a peony, something with a lot of delicate, beautiful petals. And, you know, its scent is very sweet. I'm just going to keep going with this. I'm sorry if this is not the kind of reading you want, but I mean, this is where it's going for you, Virgo. It's really, there's a sensuality about you and your journey in 2023 that's starting to really come through with these cards. And I feel like a lot of what I talked about already in this reading is kind of like stuff that you've even been working on. You perfect it in 2023. This panther is symbolizing to me that there's something around your flower that is protecting it. Oh, it came out wrong. Actually, my guide said, no, it didn't. Just like that, Cindy. So, right, in the Eight of Swords, nothing can come except like a real emperor. And the moon. So this is like, this is like this feminine energy that pulls in this masculine. Whether you like see yourself as male or female or anything in between, you are the embodiment of this feminine energy. And you know, Virgo is the only zodiac sign that is symbolized by an actual feminine archetype. So, you are sweet. Like the morning dew. I feel like I've let this guy just have full reign here and I'm just gonna go. Just go with it. Yeah. Oh, the beaver. Shit. Just stop. I can't, Virgo. This reading is really going off here. Like you are incredibly fertile, incredibly sweet. And nothing can come at you. You are like an empress in the garden. I mean, look at this. You pull out 3 major arcana and they're all like about beauty, sensuality, groundedness, self-respect, healing, nurturing, cosmic, the pleasantries I'm hearing, whatever the hell that is, cosmic pleasantries. And this moon cycles too. God, that is very feminine. Yeah, some of you are going to get pregnant. 2023. Yeah. Oh, now I see this. Now I really see this. Okay, you have been the stone because there's something really precious inside here. And it's protected. Look, it's protected by a triangle, a square, and a circle. It's protected by sacred geometry. The circle. The circle is the last line of defense. And what's coming in? The cheetah with all the circle energy. There's something coming in to get the flower, Virgo. Something's coming in to get your flower. The sweet flower, stop it. That guide is just, okay, that's it. That's too much. I'm going to have to put an 18 plus. Well, no, I think some people would still get it. Yeah. So who or what is this cheetah? It's opening up a cycle with you. It's hot, fast, passionate. The triangle and the square are not an obstacle to the cheetah. Why, I don't know. If that naturally falls away because of some energy that the cheetah holds. Or the cheetah has somehow successfully removed those boundaries. The last one is the circle, and it involves speed and passion and direction. Well then, so let's look at the cheetah. The cheetah is something charging towards you because you've become this beautiful empress, and you know, the chariot and the 7 of cups. The cheetah knows exactly what the cheetah wants here. But the 7 of cups, something about emotional context here, not being, maybe you're not sure emotionally. Why is the 7 of cups here? The daughter of swords, the page of swords. What is cheetah? It's almost like this cheetah watches you. The cheetah watches you. The cheetah knows. Like the cheetah is on target. So why the 7 of cups? I feel like it's almost like the cheetah doesn't know how you feel. The Empress. The Son of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So here you are very practical. You're taking things step by step. You are really like not rushing anything. You don't need to rush anything. You are really the epitome of Venus. That's like what you are. The epitome of Venus and divine feminine energy in 2023 Virgo. The 6 of Cups. The Father of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Daughter or Page of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. There's that fire energy coming in. Definitely something that has to do with soulmate here. Could be someone from your past. It's not. There's a familiarity about this person. I would say this person feels this about you. It's been a long road with the 9 of Wands. The Page of Wands, though, like there's some sort of communication here that's been hidden or is hidden. But then the Ace of Swords, I don't know, it doesn't feel like anything is hidden anymore. The Ace of Swords. The Daughter of Pentacles and the Hermit. What are you protecting? Protecting a child? protecting a child's interests, protecting an inner child, protecting yourself until you understand what something is or something's intention is around you. Cautious. I would describe you as cautiously curious about opportunities in 2023. There's at least one that is coming in hot and fast. The cheetah and the chariot, like that is moving. Seven of Cups, the Daughter of Swords. It doesn't know how you feel. The Stone. The Son of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's like the Knight of Wands and the Daughter of Cups. All right. I see. Yeah, you're sexy. You're sexy. Because it's like it's charging towards you. But okay, the stone to me, like it's kind of representing you. These are these boundaries, protective energies, approaches around you. I say protective approaches, like just the way you govern yourself, what you do, where you go or don't go. Daughter of Cups. So this is, I want to say your passion and your desire is stronger than your emotional investment. At least on the get-go. Right? And why? Because I feel like you're ready to turtle. You're the Hermit. But you've got the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is studious, learning, watching, paying attention. And when you combine that with the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, you're applying everything that you learn here. You're looking at it very practically. You're thinking about things a lot. So you're not running away with your emotions. In some, I don't want to say some meeting or some energy here. Even for some of you too, whom I see like possibly getting pregnant here. I see you being excited, but I don't see you being hugely invested emotionally at the beginning. And I want to say that that could be a very intelligent and practical approach. Right? Like take it step by step, take it day by day. Let's see how it goes. So you're very practical, but you're hotter than shit. The Death and the Mother of Swords. Mother of Swords and a Death card. Interesting. Oh, maybe you've been cutting a lot of stuff out. It's time to look after yourself. Cutting a lot of stuff out. There's a new truth to discover on the other side here. A rebirth. Well, that's one hell of a rebirth, man. You better hide in the woods because you're going to smell sweet. You're going to look good. You get a job? Kippa time. It's Kippa time. So if you don't like the Kipper, you have to watch it. But if you are interested in the extended, I'm going to look at what is the bigger, most unexpected cycle. You know, so like a big blind spot cycle that you don't see coming in 2023. We're going to look at that over there in the extended. So if you want to do the Kippa with me, let's see. Oh, it's been interesting. So again, we're going to look at kind of like what you're closing off in 2023. What are you opening up here? I just heard the flower. Stop it. And then what is your spiritual? All right. Okay. Let's see for Virgo with the Kippa. What are they closing off? What are they opening up? So false person. It's interesting. I need a second with that because there's a lot going on, particularly with the hiding in the shell. So opening up a message. What did I say? What are you opening up? A message. And I see the Ace of Swords, right? And then this has a letter opener. What are you opening up? Like literally opening up a message. I feel like you're opening up a message. Oh, maybe from someone you haven't seen in a while, or maybe you're sending a message to someone that you haven't seen in a while, because you got the Hermit here associated with that. That looks like it's like a letter opener. It's a lot to learn in this letter. Oh, your spiritual journey here. A change. You're going somewhere. A change. I'm going to clarify these with tarot. You could be moving. Yeah, you could be moving. You're going somewhere. Change of scenery. I think definitely a change of routine. But I see this routine is becoming like really, really healthy for you. You have child lovers. Whoa, what? It's almost like childhood lovers. Okay. I don't know if you had like, what, like teens, later teens, or you know what I'm saying. Yeah, because you could kiss. I don't know, how old were you when you did your first kiss? What was I can't remember. I think it was, oh, I shouldn't say his name. Anyways, I don't even know where he is anymore. Child lovers. I did want to say too, though, like, some of y'all, you and your lover are going to be making a baby. But, you know, because you have the Six of Cups here. There's something about, oh, that's sweet too. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is very specific. This underline is very, very specific. This little girl, like she's holding her teddy bear and she's imagining. Imagine when I grow up, it's going to be my person. And this is what we're going to do. And this is what it's going to be like. You know, it's almost like she's imagining, right? Like, or maybe even having seen, like as a little girl or a little boy. I don't know. Do little boys think about those things? I have no idea. Do little boys think about romantic things? Wow. Put it in the comments, guys. I'm curious. But it is like this child, like maybe even seeing a sculpture. Oh, those two love each other so much. It is almost like in the pursuit of fulfilling some sort of beautiful, even a childhood dream or wish, or maybe even having always felt even as a child that there was just someone for you. I don't know. But then I do want to say with the Six of Cups, it feels like some of you, this could be someone that you knew when you were much younger, like a child. Oh yeah, now I'm remembering. Andrew was my first crush. That was I was 4. I was 4. And we ended up in the bathroom together. And I saw his little pee-pee. It was the first time I'd seen him. Like, what is that? I just remember I was like so curious. I don't remember what he called it. It was like, and he was cute. He was so cute. I think we were like kind of sweet on each other. And then I think one of the, not a teacher, because it was like preschool, walked in. Oh, what are you two doing? I'm like, I don't know. Did you see Andrew has one of those? Like, oh, you can't. Why not? I don't know. And then I think it just started, oh, God. Why do adults react like shit like that, right? It's like, oh, we should be in here together. Okay, off you go. But it's like that sweetness. There's something sweet about that, you know, like kind of your first crush, that feeling of like, oh, you know, you like someone and you just do. There's no, like at that age, to think about that at 4, like I'll always remember Andrew because that was, yeah, like the first little crush. It just kind of feels like that. It feels really sweet, Virgo, even though it's, oh yeah, the tarot. This has been quite the reading, Virgo. Quite the reading. All right. What is this false person? Okay. The first thing I want to say, though, if you've been hiding yourself, you've been hiding who you really are, you know, this sweet nectar, Empress energy, you're changing that. Now, look at this. Isn't this interesting? Because now there's a masculine there. He has a mask on, too. Once you drop your mask, maybe others do as well. I don't know. False person. What is this? Justice, Knight of Swords, the Lovers. Wow, you're going to be like really seen for who you are. You're going to be moving and shaking like nobody's business. Either you're going to be really just moving forward with life quite quickly here. But it's all balanced with justice. It's good. But I really can't help but feel like there's stuff moving towards you. The nectar. Although the hand is reaching out, trying to touch the flower. In the nectar card. The hand is trying to touch the flower. Touch it. I was told. You can't look at Andrew. Right, got one of those. I've never seen one of those. Cute. The message. Message. Is this what you're opening up? Message. Oh, shit. Sir, did you see that? The Ten of Cups. That's interesting, right? Because you have this Daughter of Pentacles with the rainbow over her head. It almost feels like, okay, two, what have you learned, okay? What have you learned in your deep isolative state here, this Hermit? Because the Daughter of Pentacles learns, right? And the Hermit is self-guiding this. And then the Ace of Swords is his absolute truth, is of really what is happiness? What is happiness? What is it? Well, oh, you're getting a message about it? Or you're sending a message about it? I'm not really sure how that's going. It feels like it keeps flipping back and forth, so maybe it depends. The Ten of Cups, the way that just like forced itself to flip in my hand. The Eight of Pentacles, and it dropped on the Emperor. I don't know, it's just like, the Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor, that's like really work related. Virgo. It's almost like pulling in Capricorn energy. What makes me really happy is being the boss at work. I don't know, maybe that's it. It's being the boss at work. That's what makes me really happy. And this is mastery. I mean, it's mastering emotional fulfillment. Look at that. All right, this change. What's this change all about? The change. The Ace of Swords. It's what you've learned. You really, you've taken on life in a different way. Life becomes sensual, abundant. No, it's just like, that's interesting. I just watched, what was it called? What's her name? What was that? It's on Netflix. It was kind of hot and steamy. It was not kinda, it was pretty hot and steamy. Oh, so-and-so's lover. Lady, what was her name? Lady Charles D's lover or something like that. There's one scene in it, and this is what this feels like. The two, lady, I can't remember. Abigail, I don't know what her name was. There was a bit of shyness at first, and then it really opened up, and it moved quite quickly, their relationship. And at one point, they're both naked, like running through this field, like playing and wrestling with each other. And I thought it reminded me of like when my son was really little, like, actually, yeah, like that 3-year-old time, there's no, your nakedness, there's nothing shameful about it. And I used to go visit a friend whose daughter was 4, and they would run naked through the sprinklers in the lawn. And it was so cute, right? No inhibitions, no, like there's something about that sensuality. Like that part in that little movie or whatever it was, I guess it was a movie. I don't remember if there was episodes, but it was almost like the Garden of Eden. Like it's just, you're connected to life. Like you're connected to life, all the beauty that life has to offer. You're enjoying it, you're tasting it, you're breathing it, you're seeing it, you're smelling it, you're feeling it. You're like, and there's nothing to be ashamed about in it. It's just absolutely like a really beautiful, gorgeous energy. Say that the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. You've been hiding. Maybe you've been hiding your passion, your desire. Wow, Virgo. It was interesting. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, like I said, I'm going to look at what is the most unseen, like the biggest blind spot cycle for you in 2023. So interesting. Leo, it's interesting. Anyways, so I'm going to go and do that. Thank you so much, Virgo. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye. Stop it.